Evolution 2, where today we are, well, hopefully either finish or get close to finishing our little Jurassic World here. Last episode we got, well, basically just a few hand-picked dinosaurs by me. Triceratops, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Mosasaurus, Carnotaur, Majungasaurus, Pyroraptor. I think I did this off camera. I did the Indominus Rex paddock, which supposedly was supposed to have two Indominus. I think they said in the movie the Indominus Rex ate her siblings, so I tried to do my best to make it a big enough, perfect-ish, Metrodon, jeez. Indominus cage. And over here, somewhere, we have, all over here in the corner, the Velociraptors, who are all named now. We have Blue, Echo, Delta, Charlie, we have Blue, we have Echo, we have Delta, and we have Charlie, Cha-cha-cha. Anyways. I'm kind of thinking of starting out putting the rest of the herbivores in. No, herbivores. We need herbivores. And obviously, if we're doing Jurassic World, we're going to have to add the Tyrannosaurus, and we're going to have to add a Bumpy. So let me just go ahead and get the Bumpy going. Patasaurus, let's get, like, 4 of them. Brachios were on Isla Nublar because they were in Jurassic Park, so, you know. Antisocial, and needy, and antisocial and docile. Let's get this one. But as per usual, if you enjoy the stream, please like, subscribe if you haven't, comment what you want to see next when the stream goes up as a normal vid. And, yeah, let's just hit the road.
They call this the Ankylosaurus. I call it an armored ball of.
There goes Bumpy. Let's go ahead and name her. Or him, I don't know.
I call it charming, amusing, delightful.
I never really paid attention to the gender they gave him in the show, Camp Cretaceous, so, Bumpy. While we're at it, let's get the rest of the dinos, as many as we can going. We need... I might do a Biosyn exhibit, actually. I might. I mean, we could have Pierce, but... yeah, let's have Pierce. Sadly, Pierce might have to be alone, but, I mean... Kintros are fine with being alone, right? Let's see here. Needs minimum population of 2. I guess we can have these two, I guess. Now, let's have 1 Pierce, and then the rest all just be Pure 5, like, random Kintros.
This massive specimen.
Well, Kentrosaur wasn't on Isla Nublar, so no.
An impressive animal that can intimidate even the most determined of predators. The Apatosaurus's evolutionary advantages.
Yeah,
are
let's
size
have Pierce in here.
And its demeanor.
I did not listen to what Dr. Wu said, but okay. Let's get these things going. All 4 of them. There's going to be a large mix of dinosaurs in here, that's for sure. Let's have... actually, yeah, Packies were on Isla Nublar, but... I guess because they were so, like, you know, weak and stuff, they couldn't really fight back and obviously died before Fallen Kingdom happened. Or probably due to the Scorpius Rex. If you haven't seen Camp Cretaceous yet, that's obviously spoilers, but I mean, it kind of went on a killing spree, so... You know, who am I to blame? They were just seen in the show, but I think it was maybe both of them.
Okay.
Since they're both skins.
Here's a Brachiosaurus. It has long limbs relative
So I'm just gonna
to
put
the
both the
rest of
skins
its
in here.
body.
The
And what makes it really
Parasaur
unique
Lux.
is that it's a warm-blooded dinosaur. I mean, how
There's our
amazing is it
Pierce.
that in bringing these dinosaurs back, we're also learning so much about them.
Pierce is anyone how you spell it?
Dr. Kajal Dua. I'd ask what brings you here, but I'm not sure I'd get an answer.
Let's just
Some
spell
of
like
these animals
like
present
that,
a
sure.
real test of our abilities. Take, for instance, this latest dinosaur, the Gallimimus. It's an opportunistic omnivore that does best in groups. That alone isn't the problem, but the speed. Gallimimus is incredibly fast, which presents special challenges for the ranger teams tasked with monitoring them.
Also guys, if you hear like a loud fan in the background or something, I have a fan trying to cool off my PS4, so you know, just saying if you hear that.
Is another of those spiky-backed dinosaurs. A dinosaur that relied on intimidation to keep the predators at bay. And failing that, a difficult meal to catch and chew. Think of it as a prehistoric porcupine.
What, the Kentrosaurus?
This one's more my speed. The Tyrannosaurus is named after the Arabic word for courage, which is kind of my thing. This dinosaur is easy to care for and really only wants a comfortable place to eat and rest, and to be left alone. Sound like anyone you know?
You?
Okay, so this next dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, has a flair for the dramatic, especially where its head is concerned. It has a distinctive cranial crest, which is used for added resonance in its vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.
There we go. Ankylos are now happy. Hairs just need a little bit of ground. This. A little more. Perfect. We got the Sinos coming through. The reason why all these... Whoa. The reason why all these pairs look like gray, green monsters is because they don't glow in the day, obviously. When the sun goes down, that's when their glow turns on, so, you know.
Right, the Sinoceratops, an herbivore that shares many traits with its more famous cousin, the Triceratops. This is a docile animal that you could make into a solid favorite with a little effort. Of course, we're all expecting more than a little effort, but I'm sure you get what I mean.
I think, yep, that's about it for herbivores. How many dinos do we have because of all that? We have 98. Oh god. 17 species though, we're fine. Also, everything is like trash. Let's fix that. Then you need those shelters for some reason. Like, seriously, why the shelters? Like, just go hide in a building? I don't even know if we can fit one over here, so this is the best I'll do.
Curation game, even I knew of the Stegosaurus. Those plates running along its length from head to tail make it one of the most iconic dinosaurs. Our guests are going to want to see it, so make sure you do right by this animal.
Let's put a restroom right as soon as you get in. Like, you look to your left and you see our blimmin' restroom. We need just a smidge more. There. Tall leaf and a little more forest. Well, you may want to move over that way if you want your tall leaf. But I'll definitely put it over here for you. And then just like they asked, there's a little bit more
This
forest.
is the Stinky Molly, and it is one hard-headed dinosaur. It has an armored dome crowned by horns. Despite this, it's a social and relatively docile animal, unless threatened. Then steer well clear of it.
Yep, there it goes.
Can do a number on its enclosures,
See, it just kind of turns on like that.
Obstacles.
Although I
Take
guess
that
you just
into
turned it off.
consideration when you're planning its environment.
The bioluminescent stuff just kind of fades on and off whenever it feels like it, or whenever it turns dark. I guess I could put in a biosyn exhibit right here in the middle. Too bad I'm on PS4 because then I can just put some invisible fencing right here and I'm good. Actually, this is a good time to show you what I meant. You just saw what they look like during the day, but this is what they look like at night. I'm pretty sure the males are the ones with the blue head and the females are the ones with the pink head. That would make a lot of sense. On the stream though, they just look, you can just barely tell if they're blue or pink, but you get it when I'm, hopefully you get what I mean. So, I'm thinking mostly, there's only going to be like 3 dinosaurs in here. There's Xenosaurus, Dreadnoughtus, and the Giga, because they're Dominion dinos, and we already have the Pyraptor in one cage. So, you know, why not just put the rest of the Dominion dinos all together? 4 or 5 Dreadnoughtus, and then a Giga. Or 2 Gigas, even though that's like max batch right there. Let's put some water in the middle. Is this the middle? It's kind of middle-ish, a little more up this way maybe. Bada bing. Surround this side with forest. Or surrounded with forest.
Just when you think you've seen it all, along comes the Therizinosaurus. And believe it or not, those huge claws you see, They actually help to feed on vegetation. For real. But, just do one favor, okay? Don't let near my hair with those things.
Yeah, I'm thinking 5. Oh, okay, Isaac, but... Oh, wait, the fence better hurry up and build! I'm thinking around, like, 5 Dreadnoughtus should do.
This animal, though an herbivore, can intimidate most predators with its size. It's a biggie named Dreadnoughtus. I'd give this dinosaur a wide berth.
A wide berth, huh? You call this a wide berth? Is that not big? Is this not wide enough for you? Okay, well, it doesn't need all of it, so I can remove some, because... Yeah, that's enough. Then we need the Dreadnoughtus, which hopefully will get all the force it needs. Then that might be enough. Let's just add a little bit more force here to confiscate for the force that I removed. Oh, it also wants tall enough. Oh no. Tall fiber though, but this doesn't give tall fiber, which means Dreadnoughtus will have to be a little unhappy. I think their Xenosaurus is now very unhappy. Yeah, all its ground leaf is gone. Man. Come on. Oh. Whoops. Dang, every time you remove so much force, you have to... Every time you remove ground fiber, it goes down by like a truckload. Like, seriously, golly. Why do you need so much? No wonder Owen said give this dinosaur a wide berth. They need the biggest cage you could give them at all. I'm just making one, like, times bigger. Seriously, you want a Dreadnoughtus, you're gonna have to make it the biggest dinosaur cage on the entire map. Don't tell me another dinosaur escaped. Nope, it's just that they were getting ready to rampage. Because the fence is broken. Or not broken, but just down. This is the one thing I hate about this game. That the fence actually builds itself and doesn't just insta-build like in the last game. Oh yeah, the Dimetrodon, but we can have, Dimetrodon can have its own cage. Ain't no way I'm gonna be able to fit it in here and make it happy. But Dimetrodon can have its own little swampy cage. And we'll have 1 giga because that's how many gigas the movie had, but I don't know about Dreadnoughtus. That's why I put in 5, because ain't no way you could keep count of the Dreadnoughtus when they're constantly always moving. Like, ain't no way you could keep track of all the Dreadnoughtus in the movie, so that's why I just put in 5. Giga here, we're just gonna have 1, because that's how many gigas the movie had. Same number of fairies that the movie had for gigas is all 1. It's Godzilla.
People often confuse this animal, the Giganotosaurus, with the T-Rex. They look similar, act similar, and both have that eat everything within their field of vision thing working for them. This dinosaur is also fast. Bottom line, if you find yourself running from this biggie, you've already made a fatal mistake.
Oh, really? At least for the Giga, all I need to do is put in some prey and then I'm done. So, you know, just smack a prey and boom. Done. Which I guess for the small Biosyn carnivores, we can put them over here next to the raptors. If I had all buildings, I could just give this exhibit over here, the large Biosyn exhibit, all the Hyperloop stuff. But I don't because I'm on console, which means I can't do that. So sadly, people won't get to see these guys because I could put a gyrosphere in, but then they're going to lose a lot of their food and stuff. You know what? Let's just make this outer edge more forest. And so that way I can kind of push this forest back right here. And give the dinosaurs what they need. Like more forest. Or wherever the Therizinosaur is. Food. I don't know, you. Actually, I could do that now that do this. Gonna loop it around a little here and there. So it's basically just your normal, like, basic gyrosphere track. Nothing, no crazy circles or nothing. And I need to give them more food thanks to this gyrosphere. Ugh. Not a lot of food. Smidge. They'll get that last force once they move over here a little. doing small so that way I can save up space. Not enough room to put a water thing here as close as I can to this path to make it perfect. So, out of all the small carnivores in Biosin Valley, it was just that that are in this game so far are Dimetrodon and Dilophosaurus. There was Morris Intrepidus, but unless we get that in the DLC, I cannot have Morris Intrepidus. I could just do maybe Compsognathus, but I mean... Let's just have a boatload of Dilophosaurus and Dimetrodon here. Like, max hatchery of them. Wait, species limit. Am I going up to my species limit? Oh, no. Wait, 80%. How many species do I have? $21. And the max is the... So does it really include, like, all the dinosaurs in one species? I thought it just included, like, one of each dinosaur. So you could have, like, about 100 parasaurs and it wouldn't matter. Like 100 Deinonychus or 100 Trudons and it would not care. But apparently, I'm guessing it's counting each individual.
Once you peer into the shadows and see a pair of Dimetrodon eyes staring back at you, well, you'll be having nightmares for years. That's if you're lucky enough to walk away, because believe me, not everybody is. This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, has a distinctive neck frill that can expand when it senses danger. It's also been known to spit into the eyes of its prey, blinding it before it goes in for the kill.
Now, you're not perfect on sand. You're going to need a whole lot more sand once those other guys come through. Probably 2 feeders at best, though I will put a lot out. And the dillos will probably want that goat feeder. You know what? Let's also add Monolophosaurus. That was in Camp Cretaceous, which means it was obviously in Jurassic World, or at least on the island. But obviously they must have got killed off like the Packies if they weren't in Fallen Kingdom. As was the Tyrannosaurs all the way over there. Oh, it makes sense. Tyrannosaurs don't really have any defense, so the T-Rexy or Blue or Toro or the Baryonyx or the Allosaurus must have, like, ate them up.
Let me introduce you to Monolophosaurus.
Monolopha, whatever.
No frills predator straight from the Jurassic. Honestly, I could wax their wool for days, because it's hard not to be impressed by such a colorful crest, but don't be fooled. This is one tenacious hunter.
The species limit is at 82%. That's not good. I guess the aviar will be all the way over here. Let's make it a big aviary. So obviously, since we have the Bios and Diners, we're obviously going to need Quetzalcoatlus to complete the set. And what better way to do that than a humongous aviary? Like, this aviary is humongous. Let's add a massive pool of water in the middle. With lots of little fish feeders in there, because pterosaurs like their fish. We're gonna have Pteranodon, Dimorphodon, and the Quetzalcoatlus, or the Quetzalcoatlus. Because those are the only flyers I remember being in the actual movie. Of course, in Jurassic World, there were like a billion Pteranodons. But I'm just gonna release like at least 9 or 12. And then Dimorphodon's maybe like 6 or 12, maybe like 2 batches, and then the Quetzalcoatlus at least like 1 or 2. Why is that? When you're outside the area, there's no sound, but then you go in and there's like silence. When you go outside the area, there's noise, but then when you go out the aviary, it's silent. 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 Yeah, let's have you. Let's get about a boatload of you going. 9 sounds about right. Even though there was like 100 in the movie. 6 Dimorphodon, sure, why not? Oh boy. Wow, species limit at 96 already. I thought it only, well, I guess species, yeah, it counts every species, but seriously, I can have like 1 more batch of Pteranodons, and that's it. Or 1 more Quetz, that's it. 1 more batch of Dimorphodons, that's it. Which means I can only have either Scorpius or Indoraptor, because I do want to put one of those on this, in this park. Have one here. One here, 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 another one here, another one here, another one here, so they're all kind of evenly spread. Well, maybe not evenly, but you guys should get what I'm trying to say. Let's have some by the river, some small ones.
Now, you'd think a mouthful of teeth would be scary enough, but this animal, the Dimorphodon, actually has 2 distinct types of teeth in its jaws. And it flies. Well, more accurately, glides.
So, you guys happy with your environment, or you not? Or you need some? You need rock and lots of it, or just a tiny bit of it. Let's see. Where's the Dimorphodon? Dimorphodon? Yep, you are. I just checked out a Pteranodon, so you need sand. Well, let's release the Quetzalcoatlus.
everything is bigger in Texas, and that certainly applies to their fossil finds. This towering pterosaur is definitely one for the record books. We're talking about one of the largest flying animals, like, ever. It's not a bird, and it's not a plane. It's a Quetzalcoatlus.
I don't really have any more. Maybe back here? No. I think that's about it. Like, we almost have every dinosaur, and we have, well, all dinosaurs I kind of wanted to put in here. We have the Morphodon, we have Pteranodon, we have Quetzal, we have T-Rex, and Mosasaur, Dreadnoughtus, Giga, Theory, Velociraptor, Carnotaurus. The only dinos I forgot to put in here were Allosaurus and Baryonyx, but I mean, I can't really, I guess I'll try putting them in here. Because they were also on the island. Scorpius Rex didn't really last long, so... Oh, 98. I can just put in one batch of Baryonyx. There was a Ceratosaurus on the island, but it didn't last long with Scorpius Rex being here, and then Scorpius Rex kind of died off, so... Yeah... And that is all dinosaurs, which means I can no longer get any more dinosaurs. Species limit 100%.
Okay, this is amazing. A Baryonyx. These animals have very large claws on their first digit. This dinosaur also likes water, so take a moment to consider its needs when planning out a suitable habitat for it. The Baryonyx was originally thought to be a scavenger, but now, with live animals to study, we can find out for sure.
Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this park since we got every dinosaur we could get. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. And I will see you all in the next stream, whatever I do, or the next episode of, like, Character Sings or Gotcha or whatever. Peace! My lovely T-Rexes. Bye-bye.